Hello, this is Dave here. I've been watching some of these videos about how do you attack these people, how do you approach them, things we've tried, people saying we should do this and do that. Well, like I said, 32 years, I mean everywhere, just like Hank Snow. About 1994 I tried the ombudsman. The first time that I tried them with any degree of help, or promise of help. First you have to write them a letter telling them, in Saskatchewan anyways, tell them why you think you should have them look at your file, your complaint. So I wrote them a letter, and a couple weeks later they phoned me back, and I think her name was Soretta, the woman that worked in charge of my file anyway. She said, yeah, we've looked at your stuff and we think you have a very strong case and you should be compensated. We're going to go to bat for you. So I didn't bother them much. I think I've talked to them once or twice in 8 months. Anyways, like I say, 8 months go by and they call me back and they say, we can't help you. And why? What changed again? Oh, well, the very first doctor you saw, apparently he did check your shoulder. What about my spine? Well, he didn't say anything about your spine, but he said he checked your shoulder. I said, what did he do? Where's the proof of that? I mean, they've even admitted he never checked my well, he must have ran his hand over your shoulder or something. Well, I think he's got a tent down next to Jimmy Swaggart's, faith healer or something. But he's even admitted he's never examined my shoulder. So where they got that from, I don't know. And since then, just recently, the last year or so, I've tried to contact them again. Now that I have my file, I thought, oh, I'll give them another shot. Well, now they won't touch it, even though I have my real file. Not interested now. And they weren't nice about it. I guess they realize I know all about them. You know, somebody's family member needed a job. They can't handle labor or something, can't do what most people do, work for a living. So they want the big paycheck and the holiday. Anyways, I even tried the United Nations just for a joke. I thought, why do they care? To them, this is nothing. You know, with all the shit going on in the world, eh? But they never even responded. I even tried to contact the Chinese consulate. I think it's in Calgary or something. And somebody blocked my emails. I couldn't get through to them. I don't know what's going on, but I just wanted the Chinese to know that they should quit taking crap from the Canadian government about human rights when injured workers in Saskatchewan, and well, in Canada, I guess, don't have any human rights. I'll say again, animals have more rights than we do. But I've tried it all. Religion, clerics, politicians, lawyers. I think I even went to the odd well, we won't get it. I've tried just about everything. You'll find out if you haven't. You know, it's sort of good to hear this stuff on here, but as far as the unions go, I got a friend I grew up with, a couple years younger than me. He's one of the head guys in Saskatoon. He tells me they've been trying like hell to get help, but so I don't know exactly what's going on. None of us really know what's going on. It's got a lot to do with money and power, but we're not going to get much help in the normal fashion, the normal ways you go about getting, you know, the movies, they show a guy making a phone call, calling a senator, a politician or something, and somebody's going to do something for him. Bullshit. Not that only happens in movies. In Canada, forget it. Like I said, I told my kids to change their names and get the hell out of this country. I don't know where all this is going to lead. I know I don't have a whole lot of time left. They tell me I need these operations, and I've said that before, and I'm not feeling sorry. You don't understand who I am at all, obviously, some people. I could give a shit, but I just want to emphasize the fact that we're not going to get any help in this plane of existence. We're just not. And take what you can get. I tell my kids, as long as you're here, just rape this country. Take it for all you can get. Don't break the laws. Just don't give a sucker an even break. Don't be like the old man. Don't treat people fair. Just squeeze the shit out of everybody. Stop on the highway in 40 below weather. Get everything you can off them first before you give them that ride. That's Canada. They don't give a shit about me or you or anybody else as long as they get theirs. So just rape this country. Take it for every goddamn dime you can get. Because that's what it is. It's open door. It's open season on Canadians. Take it. Just rip it off. Just don't break the law. Anyways, it's that time of year, I guess, where that big fat slob comes down your chimney. Well, I got a feeling that the workers' comp and the politicians want us to go out the chimney, if you know what I mean. Schwarzenegger will know what I'm talking about. I'm fed up with it. Ain't going to see it, but I mean, I feel good in a way because all these, like I said, all these well-educated people with their suits and their fancy offices and new vehicles, new $400,000, $500,000 homes I'm hearing they're buying here in town, they worked like hell to screw with me. Like they had late night meetings about me, I was told, years ago. They had late meetings that went on after hours. And that came from Stan Abramowitz years ago. And I feel good about that. A few of them I heard had stress problems after. I mean, it was so blatant. I mean, to steal right in front of everybody. To screw a guy's life right in front of everybody. And get away with it. Hope Calvert's watching this. You guys don't know what that little bastard's like. And Romano, Blakeney, that NDP, there was a guy in Nova Scotia, I think it was here, about 2 or 3 years ago, a radio talk show host, and I mean he's right wing, but he was saying on his show how he's found out, he's done some little searching himself, he said, and he found out the NDP, the whole party, they're made up of misanthropes. They hate human beings. They prove it every day here. They like unions because they pay. But as far as individuals go, you and me, they hate our guts. Good place for a guy like Calvert, ordained minister. Man of the people, man of God. Boy, how could he lose that sniveling little piece of shit? Little pissmire. But anyways, the one time he was on TV here, I got to get this out here before I forget. Just before the election, I mentioned this before, but it was him and Sontag, another MLA. There was 4 of them on there. And Sontag got on there, and he's from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan, a farming community. But we were discussing workers' comp and how they treat injured workers, and Sontag said that he hated to admit it, but the most calls he gets by far are from families, injured workers and their families and friends calling in about how disgusting they're being treated. He hated to admit that. He wouldn't admit it before that election promise, the show, you see. And then, like I said, a little over a week later, they said there was nothing wrong with the system, it's working fine. Because they got re-elected, you see. So, I'm having troubles today. I'm in a lot of pain. It's, with wind chill, it's over 40 below. And I'll tell you, when you have to work on an old car, cardboard in the winter is the best. It's nice insulation. You lay it underneath the car and you have to go underneath there and do something. Fucked up shoulder, spine, heart, whatever. You just do what you got to do to survive. And until you don't. But you get the message out anyways. Anyways, I'll talk to you again. I got shot again, like I said the other day, so they're still coming. Have a good one.